what do we think about for analyzing the art, if you will, of adapting these beloved animated films into live action? There's been a lot of it, right? Disney led the way.
Do you trust me? Stop that.
We talked about how many Disney had done on a previous episode of The Green Band. The Jungle Book in 1994, 101 Dalmatians in 96, Alice in Wonderland in 2010, Cinderella in 2015, The Jungle Book in 2016, again, Pete's Dragon in 2016, Beauty and the Beast in 2017, Dumbo in 2019, Aladdin in 2019, The Lion King in 2019, Lady and the Tramp 2019, Mulan 2020, Pinocchio 22, and The Little Mermaid in 2023.
I don't have enough fingers.
Now you got Universal jumping on board.
It's time. Hiccup.
I'm sure we're going to see more studios jumping on board. What do we think about it in general? Is it recycling?
There's one more that comes to mind. Gimmick. It's like, okay, you're just trying to find another way to polish it and put it out there. Because we talked about this in a previous episode, Snow White.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
They're not even being fully committed to that.
Yeah.
I mean, they put live action and then CGI dwarves. I think if they make a live action Smurfs, say Sony does that, you're gonna be like, what the hell? That's what I'm saying. Like at some point, it's just like, no, I'm not buying it.
So it's kind of like a case-by-case basis.
Yeah, of
It
course.
really feels like there's certain ones that work. This one clearly is gonna work.
Right.
You all need to see this. I'm not one of them.
And then there's ones that Snow White possibly not gonna work.
I don't know about that. Yeah. I mean, I didn't see Mufasa, but it did huge globally.
Okay, but reviews-wise,
Right.
it was okay.
Right.
I think for me, I just felt like, nah, and they're done that,
Well, that's how I felt. That's why I didn't feel like that about this.
Yeah.
But I felt like that about that franchise. I'm like, I don't need to see that.
And you said earlier that this feels like a different world in a way.
Right.
But you felt like Mufasa and the other Lion King maybe...
You know what it is? You're trying to match the colors. You never try to match a brown to another brown. You get something to complement it. You know, you've heard that. Am I the only one that knows
Are you
that?
painting like Bob Ross at home? You're just like, happy trees.
Happy little trees.
Maybe there's a happy tree, evergreen tree. He lives right there.
Happy little dragon. So I think in this world, it's compliment. It's like it's different. It's legit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'll see this. And the dragon looks pretty damn close. I mean, it looks really good.
It looks like the
it's
same.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So listen, the trailer itself, perfect. It's like exactly what it's supposed to be because it feels new.
Yeah.
That's why. But like Mufasa's of the world.
Yeah, as the trend continues, here's what's going to happen. Just like the MCU,
right?
It's going to get beaten to death where people just get so tired of, okay, we get it. It was an animated thing and now it's live action and you're going to get our money twice, but it's the same story. Like,
well, it's also it goes back to this notion of like, you don't miss what you never had. Let me explain that. So it's like the baseline are all the animated movies.
Yeah.
If they never came out and this was the live action, it comes out first and then you get it. Here's my case in point. Maybe we wouldn't feel so, oh man, this Snow White looks great or Mufasa looks amazing. Maybe it's the other way around. Like, for example, they just did, I think it was called Transformer 1.
You have proven yourself worthy. Take these and access your full potential.
That was fantastic.
Which is good, but like I didn't want to see it at first because it was animated. I'm like, oh man, because I'm so used to having the live action.
It's a robot, like a super advanced robot. It's probably Japanese.
I was shocked at how much I enjoyed it.
Good movie.
It was actually really good. It was funny.
Whoa! I got a battle mask! It appeared with this guy. Knife hands?
Visually stunning.
Right.
So yeah, I agree. You can go the other way too, right?
So now we've already established like beloved classics.
Yeah.
Like how are you going to do that and go live action? Whatever.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like the higher the stakes, the worse it is.
Though I will say, I didn't mind when they made a live action Aladdin. For some reason, I like that.
Really? Most people didn't like that one.
A lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah.
The theater I was in, they hated it. But I was like, I don't really mind this.
I think that one was tough because you've got this performance from Robin Williams, which is so iconic.
And what better way to make your grand entrance on the streets of Agrabah than riding your very own brand new camel?
Watch out, they spit.
Anybody that would have been cast to do that would have been already screwed.
Yeah,
like,
and that's the problem.
Yeah,
so.
That was the problem with that particular film.
so again, you don't miss what you don't have. Like, you had that already. You're not going to miss having a live action on anything. So I just feel like, especially, like, I'm not picking on Snow White, but I'm going to, because that trailer's out there. But it's like, really? Really? This is what we're going to do?